It is yet another insightful program, which is Uncover with Modify, right here at Walanda TV Studios on YouTube and Walanda Studios on Facebook. It is always exciting to know that you are following this program, and I'm always glad to know that you have been enlightened and you're getting to learn as much as you can learn, because even today I come to you with yet another exciting topic with our in-house guest, Mr. Mundia, who is always ready to dish out information, and like you, I am equally curious to know what you have for us. So Mr. Mundia, today we'll be touching on this topic, you and the earth. Okay, and this was inspired by a post that you put up on social media recently.
Yeah.
And just to give our viewers the an idea of what we're trying to talk about, this is how you paraphrased it. You said, the earth and your survival, learn and respect what is here. That's what you were given to survive. Quite interesting, and I know we're going to dive right into it to understand exactly what you were trying to bring across on this particular post. So, you and the earth, Mr. Mundia, what do you really make out of our topic of discussion, even as we're getting started?
You and the earth, yeah. You and the earth, it simply means you yourself as a human being on this earth, and you're on this earth. So now, as you can see, you are just a small thing on this earth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But if you look around, you are going to see plenty of things. Yeah. So the way everything was put was really put in order. Yeah, to make sure that everybody can survive using what is around. Yeah, what we call the environment. Okay, what is around us is what we use to survive.
Okay.
Yeah, so so I want people to understand that as you are living on this earth, you have to make sure that you have the eyes. Don't just have big eyes that cannot see.
Mm-hmm.
What we call sometimes educated illiterates. Do you understand? Yeah. So as you are on this earth, please try your best to understand what is around you and utilize what is around you for you to survive.
Okay.
Yes.
So now a person is wondering, okay, what do we have on earth that I can even use to survive to begin with? Because looking at that, I was thinking maybe this was applicable in the olden times, perhaps the times when people were just farming, and doing all those, living in the bush, maybe using animal skin. But now there's all this advancement. What really do we have on earth that I can use to survive?
We have all these advancements, yeah, different from yesterday.
From yesterday, where we would wear animal skin.
You are just in Osaka. try to move around sometimes. You will see that those things are still happening.
Okay.
Yeah, even maybe west today. I would say my village is even worse than the time I was there. So it's still, that's still happening. Yeah. So anyway, whether you are in the city or you are in the village, it's always the same thing. You have to know where you are. Yeah. Just for example, we can bring a lion in this yard. Yeah. You see that this lion is going to get adapted to the environment, to the surrounding. Do you understand? And it will live like that. Yeah, but if you put this lion in the forest, again it will live according to what is there, because everybody has to understand where they are, and then once you know where you are, you have to get adapted and make sure that you know where to touch, you know where to go, and make a living
out of it.
Yes.
Are we really blessed as inhabitants of the earth? What really do we have here on earth that we'd consider to say, okay, this is an item and this can help us survive?
Oh, we have a lot of things, like we have water. Correct. We have water, we have sand, we have trees, we have grass, we have animals, we have a lot of things. Just like but normal people say that people sometimes they don't understand me. They think that if I don't go to church, I don't believe in God. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. But if you look at it, in the Genesis, normally I don't remember the chapters, but I know the message. It's there, which says God created the heavens and the earth. Yeah, the heavens simply means we don't know. It's like endless universe. You understand? Yeah, but the earth we can see. So in earth simply means there's what? There's minerals, there are trees, sorry, not trees, there's water, there are so many things, because the earth simply means the land. You understand? Yeah. So the land. So we have the land. Okay? So we have the land. So then later on, what did he put on earth? He put what he call vegetations, like plants, grass, things like that. Because vegetations and vegetations cannot live where there's no land. Do you understand? Yeah, because the vegetation, they need minerals from the ground, and they need water from the ground and from the rain. And without the earth again, there's no rain. Because there's a circulation of water.
It's a circle.
Circle, yeah. So after he put vegetations, he put animals, insects, these moving things. You understand? Yeah, moving creatures. So after that, he put what? A human being. That was the last one. Say, you go and make use of what I've given to you and better life. So what God did is he put all the technology, all the what's happening in the creatures, like grass, plants, animals, in water, everything like that, in fish, all those things. Yeah, so he put us to be the last one so that we can learn from what was created before us.
Great.
And utilize them.
Wow.
Do you understand? Yeah.
I do. All right, so at this point, we'll take a break. Remember, you are watching Walanda TV Studios on YouTube, and also do follow us on Facebook. That is Walanda Studios. So join me on the other side, even as we take a break right now. Welcome to Walanda Studios, where imagination meets innovation. Our team of creative geniuses turns your dreams into reality. From concept to completion, we work hand in hand with you to create stunning animations, captivating graphics, and immersive experiences. Walanda Studios brings your vision to life with precision and creativity. Ready to elevate your brand? Connect with Walanda Studios today at www.walanda.org or call 0978 668838. Walanda Studios, your premier video audition solution. Welcome back, and in case you're just joining us, because I'm joined by Mr. Mundia, who is our in-house guest. We are discussing you and the earth, and it's quite interesting to know how much of things we can benefit from just this earth. And just before we took a break, Mr. Mundia, you're talking about how God has given us all the resources we need, you know, how we've been given everything that we need to survive.
Yeah.
Now, this leads me to my question: how come until this point we are not really successful? Looking at us from a place of, you know, as a country, as a continent, we are not really there. And we have been blessed with the waters, we've been blessed with land, we've been blessed with minerals,
everything.
What do you think is really the problem? Is it that we've not identified this blessing that we've been given, or we do not know how to utilize it?
Yeah, I think we have big eyes that cannot see. Because you see, even where the Europeans beat us is this. The Europeans, they have embraced what God created. So I have a book which my wife bought for the kids. Actually, there are two. One is for savanna animals. So this book shows everything, almost every animal in this savanna. Do you understand? Even the poop, the way it is, the footprint, the color, the behavior, everything is there, which us who all live here do not know. Do you understand? Yeah. So it's like the way we live here, it's like the landlord, the owner of the house, and the rat, the mouse. So you find that the mouse or the rat knows your house more than you know the house, because the rat knows where you sleep, but you don't know where the rat sleeps. So that's how the foreigners are here, like in Africa. So as the owners, we don't know what is around us. Yeah. So we can talk about chemistry, physics, biology, what. They're all from Europe. No, they don't come from there, because these things are just a study of what God created, and it says 30% or 1/3 of the world's natural resources are in Africa. So which means we're supposed to be the first one to have technology, because the technology is from there. Yeah. So we can talk about copper wires, whatever. We have copper in Copper Belt. We have copper in Solwezi. We have all of them. Do you understand? Yeah. So we are not supposed to be waiting for those people coming from somewhere else and teach us how they do or what to do with them. No. Yeah. So it's like we were taught to hate what is on this earth. So that's why somebody can just like one time when I used to be a fisherman, on Zambezi River, somewhere in the plain there, I could see people, his field, the maize field, just on the Zambezi River. The water is flowing, a lot of water going to Indian Ocean. Yeah, but this man is touching his head like this. Oh my God, what is this God doing to us? Because the maize was dying with drought.
Okay.
He would not think how to get water,
water
from the river. You understand? Because even irrigation, everything is from these things. It's from the animals, how they live. That's how. That's what it is. So you see, even this concrete, or not? Yeah, we have that concrete mixer, that track, that track, yeah. So there's an insect which is like a bag, a black bag. It's very good at mixing mud with a little bit of water and make a nice concrete and make a house. You understand? So that's what happens. Yeah. So if we neglect the nature, the creatures of this earth, then it's difficult for us to survive, because that's what we learn a lot of things from them. Yes.
Wow, that's quite
Yes,
quite insightful. Now I'm thinking, just taking us back to the question that Elia asked. We as Africans know about the minerals. We talk about them even on our national flag. For example, Zambia, the orange represents minerals. And we talk about copper as our major business in Zambia. Now, we're still not that developed. And I asked you, is it because we've not realized what we have, or it's because we do not know what to do with these minerals that we have? You, as a man who is exposed, you've lived in the outside world for some time, and you have also managed to start up your own phone company, to a point where you're able to make these phones. Look, it's kind of new to me seeing a Zambian. I don't even know many people have actually experienced seeing a Zambian actually make a whole phone, because we are used to just importing. Okay, it's Samsung, let it come in, but when you learn that a Zambian is able to do this right in this country, it almost seems impossible. So now my question is it the limitation in education? Because we can still get that copper, and instead of exporting it and selling it out there, and then after it has been made into something, we still go purchase it and bring it back in the country. Do we have that knowledge as Africans, as Zambians, to really create things from what we already have, just so we can end up being complete and successful?
Yeah, I think we can. The issue we have is we don't have business minds and also cash. So although cash can be made, but you find that most of the people who have cash in their hands are only those politicians who do not have any business mind. Do you understand? Yeah, just like just like what they say, that those who have pots, they don't have food to cook. Yeah, and those who have food, they have no pots.
There's no pots.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. So we have this problem here, where those people, okay, by nature, I think we are not really business minded by nature, because you see that we can't even count up to 1,000 in our own languages. Yes. So if you can't count up to 1,000, so then what business can you do? Because business is number. You have to know the numbers.
Wow.
We have to know the numbers.
Yeah.
So we have that issue of we're not really business minded. Because we see that I can have 1,000 cows or 10,000. I can't count them or just calling them with colors. Oh, that brown one or that black one. Then how going to say that black one when they're already 1 million? It's difficult to count, yeah. So anyway, the story with us, in short, we have so many reasons. Yeah. So if I say all the reasons, I think it will take 10 days.
That is true.
Yeah. But anyway, I think we also have to, sometimes we can look at this, like Indians, or Chinese. Normally there are so many of them. Just let's say this Melissa, some companies, whatever, or this like Link Pharmacy. You see, everywhere you go, those guys who are in key places are the same guys. Yeah, because they have come together to make the business. We have this issue whereby we cannot come together to do something. We can only come together to drink a beer. And even when we go to drink a beer, we are not meeting for anything. We are just coming to meet to drink. After we get drunk, sometimes we even fight. If you are lucky, we can go home without fighting. Yeah. So before that, we are coming together to drink for no reason, just drinking. Some other people, they come to drink for a reason, like let's go and talk business. So even when after they finish talking the business, they can start enjoying the beer now. Yeah. But that's why we're meeting for nothing, just drinking. You understand? And then you find that we do not have anything we can think together to do together. No. Because even those people, these foreigners, are not rich. It's just unity. They know how to bring money together. If we have 100 Zambians or 200 Zambians, everybody brings 100,000 kwacha. That's a lot of money to open a factory. A lot of money. But we don't want to do that. Yeah. So, because, again, we don't trust each other.
Yes.
Yeah. Because our people, our people, even when we are drinking with them, we are scared to leave them with your girlfriend.
I thought you'd say you were scared to leave your bottle open.
Even the bottle, you are scared. You have to carry it. So then, even your girlfriend was scared because like
They'll carry her.
They already like in her. They want to get the number. They want to do what. Yeah. So we have a lot of issues in short. Yeah.
So it goes back to mindset, right? There's a lot of mindset resetting that needs to be done.
And I think we have to introduce a topic or a subject in school to do with those things, because we lack so many things as human beings. Yeah. We have to bring something like that to even this business study that they study. We are supposed to have that makes them understand, because whatever you do, it's not about only that we learn in school, education, whatever. There must be those things what we should learn from the culture. Yeah. As you can see that in every country, we have different laws. Why do we have different laws? Because we have different cultures. We make laws from the people. We have to understand the people who are there. That's how we can make the laws. Yeah. So that's why the laws are different. So here we have a lot of issues with how we behave, how we look at each other, what.
Maybe it's also roots from our background,
Yeah, yes.
We believe too much in witchcraft, so there's a lot of jealousy.
Yes.
If I succeed, people are not supposed to. If I tell them my idea, they'll steal it.
And we see that, and when you are rich, they call you a Satanist. But when a Muzungu is rich, those who were born rich.
that's normal.
Because once you have the money, they will just always attach you to witchcraft, to Satanism, all those things. Yes. So they think that to be holy is to be poor. Yeah.
A lot of mindsets.
It's not easy.
To do. Okay, but
and what is funny also, you see that like religiously we are taught that all these things are earthly things. Anything to do with earth is not good. But we're on earth. You understand? Then again, you look at it. If I take roots of a rosewood to heal myself, it's witchcraft. But rosewood is a plant, right? But if I eat tomatoes, it's not witchcraft. But tomatoes are a plant also.
That's a lot.
I'm telling you.
That is really true.
And
Wow.
if I eat onions, it's okay. But if I eat guava leaves to heal my throat, it's witchcraft.
Is it?
So they have made
Wow.
us. That's why we're even failing to embrace the nature.
Nature.
Because we are made to hate nature.
Nature. That is very true.
Yes.
Okay, it could be sometimes with the way the herbs are used, because I think there's a thin line between using medicines as herbs and using them as for witchcraft.
My friend, if I can take a train, you know a train, back to natural resources, they're all from the ground. Do you understand? Yes. But we think that anything from a Muzungu is not from nature. Do you understand? That's what we think. Yeah. Even like if you go to the hospital or the clinic, they give you those tablets. We think that they're just holy things from. We don't know that they're also from the ground. Everything you see on this earth is from the ground.
That is true.
Nothing is from anywhere else. That's why I even say that if you fly with your plane a little bit, there's no air to breathe already, because everything is here.
Yes. Reminds me of something somebody said.
Yes.
You see everything that we have around, the phones, the clothing.
Everything.
What God left with us was what He left with us from the beginning.
Yes.
And He has not dropped
There's
anything from
there's
heaven.
no new
as an
creature. There's
addition.
no new creature.
That is true.
Even signal was there.
Wow.
Signal. This was signal we call from here to America or to you now or to ever. It was there. It was just a matter of discovering them.
Discovering them.
Yes, they were there.
Okay.
So God not create anything new. Everything was there.
Okay, it's interesting to get into the mind of
yeah.
Mr. Mundia, but I hope we have more episodes so we can get you to unleash more information, of course, related to this nature. But for now, this is where we end it. This is Uncover with Modifa. Hope you join me again next time. Remember to like our social media platforms, that is Walanda TV Studios on YouTube and Walanda Studios on Facebook. Bye-bye.